Ever wondered why some fish thrive in aquariums while others don't? Well, the answer to this question can be found in the understanding of a crucial natural process, the nitrogen cycle. It's a topic that's often overlooked, but it plays a significant role in maintaining the health of your aquarium's inhabitants. The nitrogen cycle is not some fancy term exclusive to aquariums. It's a fundamental process that occurs in all ecosystems, including your aquarium. It's a continuous series of chemical reactions that ensure the balance of various nitrogen compounds. It's the unsung hero, the backstage player that keeps the show running smoothly. Now you might be thinking, what's so special about this cycle? Well, let me tell you, it's all about balance. Just like we need a balanced diet for our health, fish need a balanced environment to thrive. The nitrogen cycle helps to maintain that balance by processing harmful waste products and turning them into less harmful substances. Imagine a world where waste isn't disposed of properly. It would become a toxic environment, right? The same thing happens in an aquarium. Fish produce waste, and if not handled correctly, these wastes can become toxic and harm the fish. That's where the nitrogen cycle steps in, acting as a natural waste management system. In essence, the nitrogen cycle is like the life support system of your aquarium. Without it, your fish are swimming in a ticking time bomb of toxic waste. But with it, they're in a balanced, healthy environment. But don't worry, understanding and maintaining this cycle isn't as daunting as it may seem. In fact, it's quite fascinating once you get to know it, and the best part is once you understand it, you're one step closer to creating a thriving underwater world for your fish. So, without further ado, let's dive into the fascinating world of the aquarium nitrogen cycle. The aquarium nitrogen cycle may sound complex, but it's actually quite simple when broken down into steps. Imagine you're at a party, and there's a food chain of appetites. The first guest is our fish, who produces waste. The leftovers from the party, if you will. Now this waste isn't just an eyesore, it's also harmful. It contains ammonia, a toxic compound that can harm or even kill our fish if allowed to build up. Fortunately, we have another guest at our party who loves to feast on ammonia, and that's our first group of beneficial bacteria, the nitrosomonas. They're like the cleanup crew taking the ammonia waste and converting it into something called nitrite. But there's a catch. While nitrite is less toxic than ammonia, it's still not something we want in our aquarium in high concentrations. Enter our third-party guest, the nitrobacter bacteria. They love nitrites. They gobble up these nitrites and convert them into nitrates. Now nitrates are far less harmful to our fish than ammonia or nitrites. In fact, in low concentrations, they can even be beneficial, acting as a nutrient for live plants in the aquarium. So, in essence, what we have is a cycle, a beautiful, self-sustaining cycle. Fish produce waste, which contains ammonia. The nitrosomonas bacteria convert this ammonia into nitrites. Then, the nitrobacter bacteria convert these nitrites into nitrates. It's a perfect example of nature's recycling system, and it's happening right there in your aquarium. Now, you might be wondering, where do these beneficial bacteria come from? Can you buy them in a bottle? Well, actually you can, but you don't need to. These bacteria are all around us in the environment. They naturally establish themselves in a well-maintained aquarium, setting up shop on surfaces like the gravel, decorations, filter media, and even the walls of the tank. The key to maintaining a healthy population of these bacteria is to provide them with a stable environment. That means not overcleaning your tank or filter, as this can disrupt the bacterial colonies. It also means not overstocking your tank or overfeeding your fish, as this can lead to excess waste and a buildup of ammonia that the bacteria can't keep up with. Remember, your aquarium is more than just a box of water with fish in it. It's a living, breathing ecosystem. Understanding the aquarium nitrogen cycle is like getting a glimpse behind the scenes of this fascinating world. It's about appreciating the intricate balance of nature, the delicate dance of life and death, growth and decay. In the end, the health and well-being of your fish depend on this cycle. It's not just about keeping the water clean, it's about maintaining a balance, a harmony. It's about creating a home where your fish can thrive. And that, in a nutshell, is the aquarium nitrogen cycle. Now that we understand the nitrogen cycle, let's talk about the heroes of this process, the beneficial bacteria. These tiny organisms play a crucial role in the well-being of your aquarium. They are the silent workers, tirelessly converting harmful substances into less harmful ones, making your aquarium a safer place for your aquatic friends. Let's delve a bit deeper into their role. Imagine a world where waste doesn't decompose. Sounds horrible, right? Well, without beneficial bacteria, that would be the reality in your aquarium. Fish produce waste, uneaten food decays, and plant matter breaks down, all releasing ammonia into the water. Ammonia is highly toxic to fish, even in small amounts. That's where our beneficial bacteria come in. They feed on this harmful ammonia, breaking it down through a process called nitrification. In the first stage of nitrification, bacteria known as Nitrosomonas convert ammonia into nitrite. Although nitrite is still toxic to fish, it's less harmful than ammonia. But we're not done yet. In the second stage, another type of bacteria, Nitrobacter, takes over. Nitrobacter converts nitrite into nitrate, which is far less toxic and can be easily managed with regular water changes. Now, where do these beneficial bacteria live? They're not just floating around in the water. These bacteria thrive on surfaces, forming what we call a biofilm. Your aquarium filter is a prime real estate for these bacterial colonies, providing a large surface area for them to cling to. But they don't just live in the filter. They can be found covering every surface within the aquarium, from the glass walls to the gravel at the bottom, even on the plants and decorations. So, next time you look at your aquarium, remember the invisible workforce keeping it clean and healthy. They may not be as glamorous as your colorful fish or exotic plants, but they're just as important. These tiny organisms are the unsung heroes of a healthy aquarium. So how does one maintain this delicate balance of the nitrogen cycle in an aquarium? Well, maintaining the aquarium nitrogen cycle is a blend of consistency, care, and a touch of science. Let's delve into some practical tips that can make this task a breeze. First up, regular water changes. This is the cornerstone of maintaining a healthy nitrogen cycle. By replacing about 20 to 30% of your tank's water every week, you can keep nitrate levels in check. This routine also helps to replenish essential minerals and trace elements that your aquatic friends need to thrive. Next, let's talk about feeding. It can be tempting to spoil your fish with extra food, but overfeeding can disrupt the nitrogen cycle. Excess food breaks down into ammonia, which can spike levels dangerously high. Aim to feed your fish only what they can consume in a few minutes. And if you see leftovers floating around, it's a sign you might be overdoing it. Now, on to our unseen heroes, the beneficial bacteria. There are products available that can help establish these bacteria colonies in your aquarium. These bacteria are the workhorses of the nitrogen cycle, converting harmful ammonia and nitrite into less harmful nitrate. Using these products, especially when setting up a new tank or after a thorough clean, can give your cycle a helpful boost. Last but not least, let's not forget about testing. Regularly checking your water parameters is crucial to catch any potential issues early. Keep an eye on your ammonia, nitrite, and nitrate levels. If you notice any sudden changes, it could be a sign that your nitrogen cycle is off kilter. Maintaining the aquarium nitrogen cycle might seem like a daunting task, but with these tips in your toolkit, it becomes a manageable part of your aquarium care routine. Remember, a well-maintained nitrogen cycle is key to a thriving aquarium. To wrap things up, let's revisit why understanding the aquarium nitrogen cycle is so important. This process, often referred to as the engine of the aquarium, is vital to sustaining a healthy aquatic environment. It's the biological filtration system that keeps the water in your tank clean and safe for your fish. Beneficial bacteria, the unsung heroes of your aquarium, break down harmful waste products into less toxic forms. They convert deadly ammonia produced by your fish into nitrites, then further into nitrates, less harmful to your fish. Maintaining this cycle is crucial. It's about creating balance. Too much ammonia or nitrite can be deadly, while the right amount of nitrate supports plant life. Regular water changes, monitoring, and patience are the keys to maintaining this delicate balance. With a firm grasp of the aquarium nitrogen cycle, you're well on your way to becoming a successful aquarist. Before we wrap up, we'd like to remind you that if you enjoyed this video and found our discussion about the aquarium nitrogen cycle beneficial, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. By subscribing, you'll get access to more amazing aquarium tips and tricks, helping you become an even more successful aquarist. Subscribing also means you'll be the first to know when we release new videos. Together, we can explore the fascinating world of aquariums, understand the intricate balances of aquatic life, and continually learn how to create the best environments for our aquatic friends. So don't hesitate, subscribe now and let's dive deeper into the world of aquariums together.